champion enters the home straight, and he's got 50 metres to go. He's streaking away here, Noah Lyles. He's going all the way to the line. 19!
Noah Lyles is back in the headlines, and this time it's not just about his incredible speed on the track. The fastest man in America just got some major news that has the entire athletics world talking. On October 30th, 2025, USA Track and Field announced something big. Noah Lyles has been nominated for the Jesse Owens Male Athlete of the Year award. This is one of the highest honors an American track athlete can receive. The award celebrates the best male athlete in the United States for the entire year. And after what Noah did in 2025, it's easy to see why his name is on that list. Max Siegel is the CEO of USA Track and Field. He explained why this year is so special. He said, with a record-setting 16 gold medals at the World Championships in Tokyo and 6 gold medals at the World Para-Athletics Championships in New Delhi, there is no shortage of nominees for the year's Top Athlete Award. American athletes completely dominated in 2025, and Noah Lyles was right at the front of that success. So what exactly did Noah do to earn this nomination? Let's break down his incredible 2025 season. The year started rough for Noah. He was coming back from an injury. Many people wondered if he could return to his best form, but Noah answered those doubts quickly. In May, he won the 200-meter race at the Monaco Diamond League. His time was 19.88 seconds. And he didn't just win. He beat Letsile Tebogo, who won the Olympic gold medal in the 200 meters at the Paris Olympics the year before. Then came the World Championships in Tokyo. This is where Noah really showed everyone what he's made of. First up was the 100-meter race. Noah ran 9.89 seconds and won the bronze medal. Some people might think bronze isn't that impressive, but competing against the fastest men on Earth, any medal is amazing. But Noah wasn't done. Not even close. Next came his favorite race, the 200 meters. This is where Noah Lyles is truly special. He won the gold medal with a time of 19.52 seconds. And here's what makes this even more incredible. This was his 4th time in a row winning the World Championship in the 200 meters.
50 metres to go. He's streaking away here, Noah Lyles. He's going all the way to the line. 19.51.
He won in 2019, 2022, 2023, and now 2025. Only one person in history has more 200-meter world titles than Noah. That person is Usain Bolt, the greatest sprinter who ever lived. Bolt has 4 titles. Noah now has 4 as well. They are tied. Throughout the entire 2025 season, Noah never lost a single 200-meter race. He won his national title. He won the Diamond League title. He won the World Championship. Unbeaten, undefeated, unstoppable. There was still one more race for Noah in Tokyo. The 4x100-meter relay is where 4 runners each run 100 meters and pass a baton. Noah ran the final leg, called the anchor position. The American team won the gold medal with a time of 37.29 seconds. That gave Noah 3 medals total from the World Championships, 1 bronze and 2 golds.
It's Lyles against DeGrasse, the 2 champions over 200 meters, but Lyles is never to be denied his shining moment. He has the last.
But winning the nomination doesn't mean Noah automatically gets the award. He has some serious competition. 4 other amazing athletes are also nominated. Let's talk about who Noah is up against. Ryan Crouser throws the shot put. That's a heavy metal ball that athletes throw as far as they can. Ryan won the World Championship in Tokyo. What makes this special is that Ryan battled back from injury. He only competed in 1 competition all year, and he won the world title. This was his 3rd World Championship gold medal in a row. Only 1 other athlete in history has done that. Ryan also won Olympic gold medals before this. Between the Olympics and World Championships, he has won 5 straight global titles. That's incredible. Cole Hawker runs long-distance races. He won the 5,000-meter World Championship. That's over 3 miles of running. Cole became the first American to win this race at the World Championships since Bernard Lagat did it way back in 2007. That's 18 years ago. Cole is only the 2nd American ever to win this title. Rai Benjamin runs the 400-meter hurdles. That means he sprints 1 lap around the track while jumping over 10 barriers. Rai won his first world championship in this event in Tokyo. He also ran 2 of the 3 fastest times in the world this year. He helped the American 4x400-meter relay team win a silver medal too. Cordell Tinch runs the 110-meter hurdles. These are taller barriers than the 400-meter hurdles. Cordell won both the World Championship and the Diamond League title. He ran the fastest time in the world this year at 12.87 seconds. He had 4 of the 6 fastest times in the world in 2025. Every single one of these athletes won World Championship gold medals. Every one of them was the best in the world at their event. This makes the competition for this award incredibly tough. The winner won't be decided by just one group of people. Fans can vote for who they think should win. Track and field media members also vote. The votes get combined together to pick the winner. And here's the exciting part. Fan voting is open right now. Anyone can go to the USA Track and Field website and cast their vote. Voting stays open until November 10th. The winner will be announced on December 5th in Orlando, Florida. That's when USA Track and Field holds their annual meeting. They will also announce the winner of the Female Athlete of the Year award that night. And speaking of the women, let's quickly talk about who's nominated on that side. Sydney McLaughlin-Levrone switched from running the 400-meter hurdles to just running the 400 meters this year. She broke the American record with a time of 47.78 seconds. That's the second fastest time any woman has ever run. She became the first woman in 40 years to break 48 seconds. She also won the World Championship and helped win gold in the 4x400-meter relay. Melissa Jefferson Wooden became the first American woman ever to win both the 100 meters and 200 meters at the same World Championships. She also helped win the 4x100-meter relay. 3 gold medals in Tokyo. There are 4 other incredible women nominated too. Valerie Allman won the discus throw and never lost all year. Tara Davis Woodhall won the long jump and never lost all year. Anna Hall won the heptathlon, which is 7 different events combined. She's the first American woman to win that title since the legendary Jackie Joyner-Kersee in 1992. And Katie Moon won her 4th World Championship in a row in the pole vault. This is also the first year that USA Track and Field is giving awards to para-athletes. Para-athletics is for athletes with disabilities. The Paralympic program joined with USA Track and Field this year. They even combined the national championships. Now Olympic and Paralympic athletes compete at the same meet. This is a big step toward unity in the sport. 3 male para-athletes are nominated and 3 female para-athletes are nominated. These awards are presented by Toyota. Athletes like Jaden Blackwell won 2 gold medals and set a world record. Susanna Scaroni won 3 major marathons this year. These athletes deserve recognition just as much as anyone else. Noah Lyles has won Athlete of the Year awards before, but this one would be special. The 2025 season was one of the best years American track and field has ever had. Winning 16 gold medals at a World Championships is absolutely historic. Being named the top athlete from that group would mean everything. Noah is 28 years old now. He's been running professionally since he was 19. He's won 8 World Championship gold medals in his career. He won Olympic gold in the 100 meters in Paris in 2024. He holds the American record in the 200 meters with a time of 19.31 seconds. That's the 3rd fastest time anyone has ever run. One stat shows just how good Noah is at the 200 meters. He has run under 20 seconds in that race 47 different times. That's more than any other athlete in history. He achieved that milestone in 2025. No one else is even close. The voting is happening right now. Fans have the power to help decide who wins this prestigious award. If you think Noah Lyles deserves to be named the Male Athlete of the Year, you can make your voice heard. Visit the USA Track and Field website before November 10th and cast your vote. December 5th will be a big night in Orlando. The best American athletes of 2025 will be celebrated. Noah Lyles' name will be called as one of the nominees. The question is, will he walk away with the trophy? Only time and votes will tell.
Against the grass, the 2 champions over 200 meters, but Lyles is never to be denied his shining moment. He has the last word.
Noah Lyles just shared something nobody saw coming about his upcoming wedding. The fastest man in the world revealed plans that have everyone talking. And trust me, this is not your typical athlete love story. Noah Lyles sat down with People magazine at Comic-Con in New York City. He was there to celebrate his new clothing line, but what he shared about his personal life stole the show. Noah told everyone about his wedding plans with his fiancée, Junelle Bromfield, and the theme is something you would never expect from an Olympic athlete. The couple is planning an anime-themed wedding. Yes, you heard that right. The man who just won his 4th straight world championship is filling his wedding with cartoon designs and decorations from Japanese animation. When asked about the details, Noah smiled and said, "We have a few things. We have quite a few things anime-related." Now, before you think this is just a small detail here or there, understand this. Anime is not just a hobby for Noah Lyles. It is a major part of his life and his relationship with Junelle. The wedding is set for spring 2026, and Noah wants it to show who they really are as a couple. He explained that he wants the wedding to be a genuine mirror of their energetic, imaginative, and comedic characters. But here is where the real story begins. Noah actually introduced Junelle to anime, and let me tell you, it did not go well at first. In fact, Noah made a pretty funny mistake that almost ruined everything. Noah decided to start by showing Junelle manga. For those who don't know, manga is like a comic book from Japan. People read it to enjoy the same stories they see in anime shows. Noah thought this was a great idea. He gave Junelle her first manga book and waited for her to fall in love with it. But there was one problem. A big problem. Noah forgot to tell her something super important. Manga is read from right to left, not left to right like regular books. So Junelle started reading it the wrong way. She was completely confused. The story made no sense. The pictures were out of order. She had no idea what was happening. Noah laughed when he remembered this moment. He told the reporter, "I got her into manga first and she didn't get into it. But she told me later that the reason she didn't initially like it at first was because I forgot to tell her that you read it from right to left instead of left to right." He admitted, "I might have been a little rough with it though." So Junelle put the manga down and thought it was just not for her. For years, she stayed away from it. Noah probably thought he had failed. But then something amazing happened. A few years later, Junelle decided to try manga again on her own. This time, she figured out how to read it correctly. And guess what? She loved it. Noah explained what happened next. She said a few years later she went back and started reading manga by herself, and she started falling in love with it. Now both of them enjoy anime together. It has become one of the special things they share as a couple. Let me tell you about Noah and Junelle's relationship timeline because it is actually pretty interesting. The two of them first met back in 2017. They went on a first date in 2018. But things did not work out right away. They connected on social media in 2019 and stayed in touch. Finally, in 2022, they started dating for real. After 2 years of dating, Noah proposed in October 2024. It was a private event, just the two of them. No cameras, no big announcement right away, just a special moment between two people who love each other. Junelle is not just Noah's girlfriend. She is an Olympian too. She runs track and field for Jamaica, her home country. At the Paris Olympics in 2024, she competed in the women's 400-meter race and came in 8th place. She also ran in the 4x400-meter relay. So both of them understand the hard work and dedication it takes to compete at the highest level. When Junelle talks about their future together, you can hear the excitement in her voice. She told reporters earlier this year, "When I think about spending my life with Noah, I feel very excited because I know there's so much the future holds for us." Noah jumped in and added his own thoughts. He said, "With the goal being that we grow old together with great kids and great grandkids." Now, you might be wondering why Noah loves anime so much. Where did this all start? Well, it goes back to when he was just a kid. Noah was 9 or 10 years old at a sleepover with his friends. His buddies asked if he wanted to play a game called Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 2 on their PlayStation 2. Noah and his brother had never heard of Dragon Ball Z before. They started playing the game, but Noah was completely lost. He had no idea what was happening. His friends told him it would make more sense if they watched the TV show. So that night, they stayed up way past bedtime watching Dragon Ball Z on Toonami. Toonami was a special block of shows on TV that played late at night. It introduced thousands of American kids to anime. Noah remembers that night clearly. He said they watched shows like Dragon Ball Z and Inuyasha. He thought to himself that these shows were different from regular American cartoons. He was hooked immediately. From that night on, Noah and his brother tried to find ways to stay up past midnight just to watch more anime. Anime became such a big part of Noah's life that he almost became a manga artist instead of a runner. He actually went to a performing arts school where he studied drawing, painting, and sculpting. His plan was to move to Japan one day and create manga stories for a living. But then his parents got divorced, and Noah had to move to Virginia. That is when running took over his life and changed everything. Even though Noah became a sprinter instead of an artist, his love for anime never went away. He explains that anime taught him important lessons about life. He told this to the reporters: "The way I view my career, my world, my life, is as a main character." He sees himself as the hero of his own anime story. The struggles, the victories, the adventures, all of it reminds him of the shows he loves. Noah thinks anime connects with athletes because the stories show people pushing past their limits. He said, "We resonate with it so much because we see perseverance, character growth, and stories that go beyond the limits of reality. As athletes, we have to believe in ourselves and our gifts so hard. It goes beyond what the world might think is possible." At the Paris Olympics last year, Noah showed his anime love to the whole world. He posed like Luffy from One Piece for the cameras. He performed the domain expansion move from Jujutsu Kaisen. He even had Yu-Gi-Oh cards tucked inside his running uniform that he showed off after his races. But the real anime celebration happened in Tokyo at the 2025 World Athletics Championships. Noah traveled to Japan, the birthplace of anime, and won his 4th straight 200-meter world title. Only one other person has ever done this: Usain Bolt. Noah is now the second person in history to win 4 consecutive world championships in the 200 meters. The fans in Tokyo went crazy for Noah. They knew about his love for anime and they wanted to show him how much they appreciated it. People started giving him gifts, lots and lots of gifts. Noah received Goku figurines, Dragon Ball Z toys, anime towels, blankets, pictures, and so much more. Even though it was overwhelming, Noah tried to bring home at least 80% of the gifts he received. So where does he keep all of this stuff? Noah has a special room in his house just for his anime collection. He was quick to point out, "I don't have a shrine, but I have a room that's full of my collectibles, so it's going in that room." So there you have it. Noah Lyles is planning an anime-themed wedding for spring 2026 with his fiancée Junelle Bromfield. The couple will celebrate their love with decorations and designs inspired by the Japanese cartoons that brought them together.
Eating up the track. Can he catch Laird? He does so right at the tape. 1992 for the fabulous.
Noah Lyles has been running circles around his competition for years, but now a 24-year-old sprinter just made a move that could change everything between them. Joseph Fonbulla is switching coaches, and this isn't just any coaching change. This is the kind of decision that tells the world he's done being close. He's done finishing second. The Liberian-American sprinter recently left his longtime coach Mike Holloway and joined Ken Harnden at Auburn University. He's now training with some of the fastest young sprinters in the country, including Kanyan Sola, Ajayi, Maka Charamba, and Jacoby Tharp. Why does this matter? Because Fonbulla has been chasing Lyles for a long time. His personal best in the 200 meters is 19.83 seconds. That's fast. Really fast. He won multiple championships while running for the Florida Gators. But when it comes to racing against Noah Lyles, something has been missing. Lyles has won the 200-meter World Championship 4 times in a row. He's the Olympic 100-meter champion with a time of 9.79 seconds. He has 6 World Championship gold medals. When you line up against Noah Lyles, you're not just racing a fast guy, you're racing history. And Fonbulla knows this better than most people. He's been in the blocks next to Lyles. He's felt the pressure, and he's experienced something that most sprinters don't talk about publicly. Lyles gets inside your head before the race even starts. Let me take you back to the 2023 Tom Jones Memorial. Fonbulla was getting ready for the 100-meter dash. He was locked in, focused, ready to run. Then Noah Lyles walked over and tried to shake his hand. Not once, multiple times. Fonbulla told the story on the Ready, Set, Go podcast with Justin Gatlin. He said,
"Here comes Noah trying to shake my hand. I'm like, all right, bro, I'm chilling. Like, stop.
Yeah.
Nah, shake my hand. I'm like, oh, come on. You know?"
It sounds harmless, right? Just a friendly handshake. But when you're minutes away from racing, when your mind is focused on the finish line, when you're trying to control your breathing and your nerves, someone breaking that focus can throw everything off. And that's exactly what happened. There were multiple false starts. One of them was Fonbulla's. Everything felt blurry. His former coach, Mike Holloway, was yelling at him to stay focused, but the damage was done. Fonbulla admitted,
and I was mad because he was trying to be funny and shake my hand. So I was like, bro, come on now.
When the race finally happened, Lyles ran 9.95 seconds. Fonbulla ran 9.98 seconds, 0.03 of a second. That's the difference. That's how close Fonbulla was to beating one of the greatest sprinters in the world. But close doesn't win medals. The 2024 Tom Jones Memorial was similar. Fonbulla described what happened to Justin Gatlin in detail. He said Lyles was coming around shaking hands, trying to be all funny while everyone else was locked in. To the crowd, it probably looked like Noah being Noah, friendly, confident, fun. But to Fonbulla, it was a mental attack. He said, I was locked in, the finish line's in my sights, and here he is trying to shake my hand like it's a reunion. After the race, Fonbulla couldn't even remember seeing the finish line. He said, I didn't even see the finish line. I just ran. Everything was gray. Everything was confused, and he blamed it on Lyles throwing off his mental game. Now, here's where it gets interesting. Justin Gatlin understood exactly what Fonbulla was feeling. Gatlin raced the world's fastest men for almost 20 years. He knows what it takes to win at the highest level, and he told Fonbulla something important. Gatlin talked about Michael Jordan and the Last Dance documentary. Jordan would make up reasons to get angry before games. He would create motivation out of nothing. Gatlin did the same thing. He created a persona called Jay Gat. He said,
ruthless. Jay Gat was the guy on the field who didn't care. You trying to take money out of my pocket, food out of my mouth. You know what I mean? Like, we're trying to battle. Now, Jay Gat would only come out every 9 seconds or 19 or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
That mentality is what separates good runners from great ones. Gatlin told Fonbulla,
My day, you know?
Yeah.
I see that in you. I see that kind of person that you like. If you tap into that emotional state, that finish line is going to become closer and closer for you all the time, like you said.
Yeah.
Fonbulla agreed. He talked about his training and how his coach knows exactly how to push his buttons. Some days his coach would say, we're thugging today, and push the whole group to their limits. Those were the days when something special happened. Fonbulla said, you feel that desperation. You chase that finish line like it's life or death. Both Gatlin and Fonbulla understand something important. Racing at the highest level isn't just about who's the fastest. It's about who can handle the mental pressure. And Noah Lyles is a master at creating that pressure. Lyles doesn't just beat you with his speed. He beats you before the gun goes off.